it's sort of actually, if you really want to look at how we do the show, right? It's we have to. I don't have it scripted, right? The only thing that I really have scripted is that I look up the words and we start our conversation from there. Um, we don't. I don't have any points written down, questions that I'm asking you, anything like that, because truthfully, I don't want any expectations of where we go on this show.
No, I'm in agreement with that. You usually give me the word a day or two before, and of course I know you're going to go to Merriam-Webster, but I avoid it.
Mhm.
A couple thoughts might pop into my mind, but um, I don't. I also don't want to have any expectation of
Mhm.
where the discussion is going, because I want it to be as though I want other people to see that this really is a discussion among friends who mostly think alike, who mostly understand one another, but we are free to disagree.
Mhm.
And we are just sharing our ideas and thoughts about things, and those thoughts might be a little bit different than what they may have thought of on occasion, or what they might get is that feeling of, well, it's nice to see someone agrees with me because
Mhm.
a lot of times I know in my life the way I think about things, um, sometimes it's hard to find people who agree with me.
Mhm.
you know Different people in my life, I love them dearly, but they don't think the same as I do when it comes to some of these words.
Mhm. Well, I mean, and I run into that in my life as well. So, I mean, this is on some levels, the show for me is just a romp and fundum, right? As well as being giving on the level of like we're sharing our information and knowledge,
Yeah.
and but it's also an incredible learning experience for me because you have a way of viewing things that I might not have thought of. I'm certainly not omnipotent in my thinking ability, right? Although some people might say that I come across that way.
Sometimes, not excuse me. Sometimes the things I think that are a little different than others is it's just because I'm 68 years old
Well,
and
yeah.
a little more experience uh, in real life.
Hmm. Well, and I mean, and two, like I mean, yeah, I'm 51. I'm 51. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 51. Um, at 51, there are things that I've experienced that you would never have had any experience on, and
By
things
virtue
that,
of male and female,
yeah,
and
it's
that's the level of expectation.
yeah.
Even though we are all so different, we expect men to understand women and women to understand men and
Mm.
men to behave as women expect you to and all these other things.
Well, this brings us into the next phase of talking about expectation.
Okay.
Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
It's sort of like we scripted this.
Yay.